Good evening. First of all, greeting. Um, this is the PPT, and now we go a presentation on internship on immediate system and IoT. First of all, greeting Emertxe Family Limited. My name is Asutosh Kumar. I am belong to Punjab, Bihar. So I stay in Gwalior, IPS College in hostel. So currently I am fourth year student from IPS College of Technology and Management in the stream of Computer Science and Engineering. And I have created a presentation on my internship on embedded system and IoT. These are the concepts which I have covered during the roadmap of entire internship. So I followed till the end during the internship that I have learned the whole the things which I have learned that we use in our the week of this internship. So this is my profile. Um, so the main topic is home automation system. So mine Astos Kumar that I have also told in. So regarding the content, I have also mentioned the internship regarding. In starting, we have start the internship on 20th March 29th March to till go 10th of May. In the whole entire learning path, we have learned the fundamental of C and immediate of C and IoT, Internet of Things, and also learn the Arduino programming. So, so we have project requirement during the and project implementation until now final submission with snapshot. Um, where I have told the internship the part of the entire journey. So what are the concept and discussed during the entire internship which have basics of fundamentals of project to introduce the learn in the starting page. The requirement of C language and IoT project. So the project outlines we have learned the project overview. We have in starting we have know about the project overview. The four project we have discussed after later, and after we have requirements of software and hardware. Most of the software get on the simulator based, and we have learned the C language basics of C language and C++ through the entire session of the embedded in C, like embedded for the C. And in this process, we have learned IoT the project that need for the embedded programming in C. And Internet of Things, we have through the its application and feature, we have implemented the examples of IoT, and we have used Arduino and its architectures of software. We have learned the learnings and IoT projects. So in this project, we have learned entire the session of project learning and predict the future learning of entire session. So C is important characteristics. It is general purpose language even though it applied, and it is used effectively in various business domains. It is free formatted language, not a strong type language. It is essentially and productively and important. It is also a considerable. It is library facility program an important role. C important characteristics. It introduces introductions to C and its data types. We have learned condition operation and constant construct operation and arrays, pointer and function, string and recursion qualifier, strong classes, storage classes, sorry, and its processors, class object. We have created class and objects. We have learned in the C like construction and destructor created. Till have learned the modules in the entire system of starting phase of C. See, this is the fundamental to create the base from the basis of C. Then we go after Arduino programming. Then we implement the project requirement codes. Uh, so this is the base syntax we have written. to show the C and C++ structure. So just to the administrative of the structure of C. So some of the program like FOCABI and preprocessor global declaration and how to documentation preprocessor global declaration. This is a whole entire we have learned during the internship. So next PPT slide is introduction to IoT and embedded system. So first of all, we can say that any communication of hardware and software which embedded to a specific task called embedded intelligence. And what is IoT? A network of physical objects that contain embedded technology to communicate and interact with internal state or external environment. That we say that Internet of Things. So we have introduced like a project overview. We have learned to control the light, temperature of home, inflow and outflow of water tank, and we have series that we show how to will connected through entire IoT in through Blink app application and it and through the device of mobile application. This picture we say that how we learn to go entire session. So basically, the requirement of C language and IoT project discussion. The project discuss the requirements of project internship and final solution with the screenshot. Now we'll come to technical part. Mm, So there's some technical part required. Sorry, this slide is after part. uh, we have learned, and this is technical part we have immediacy. This is the connectivity entire known standalone real-time network mobile. So what is immediate connectivity? So connecting the information from lot of device and but it just for analytics and requirement for software and hardware. Software Arduino ID is Pixel Lab simulator, Anal simulator, Blink Cloud, and Android application hardware. So CLD, temperature system, LED and LDR sensor, internet cell, remote tank. These are the Arduino through connected to Blink app, and that is the flowchart we have covered. So C is the most fundamental language. We have say that also in basic previous video of the slide. So the functional requirements are like garden light, cooler control system, heater control system, threshold temperature, display, the volume of water tank, native house control, outlet house controls, control the volume of water in the tank. So most of the likely hardware. So we have learned what are the fundamental of C. After the fundamental of C, we have learned Arduino parts that we saw in this figure. DC power jack and USB power port, reset button. This is a series of digital pins we have in Arduino, UNO. This is the analog pin which have 0 to 5 pins and the first is 5-volt pin and this is the ground state volt. So most of likely hardware interactive language because this general purpose language are concept which we discuss have learned on the intensive C. So it is a construction system we have to learning the come these parts of Arduino and interact with the Arduino program. So embedded system we are the first discuss about IoT and embedded system. So hardware and software requirement we have used Arduino ID which have free to download from official site and the Pixel Lab also we download from official site free of cost. It is not any like of open sources like we can go to install Pixel Lab. I don't know, and these are all simulator we goes to download them. We used CCLD temperature, LCD, LCDR, internet cell. internet system, and pixel lab that we also we told on previous slide. After we go Arduino ID, some of the few example of program three sketches through Arduino program. Next slide is how to create through Blink app or Pixel. This is the basic template we will show. This contain information, metadata, data stream, event, automation, web dashboard, mobile dashboard. So first we'll create a template on home automation and add the image, and then we created the home automation. After we create, we have add the device on basis of this given set of organization to go adding devices. Uh, so adding the devices, we have so the dashboard of home automation which we have added to the organization. Um, so we added data stream, selected template from the data stream, and created home automation of template that is so each data stream of pretty in the Blink application. And after we Blink application, we have go the Arduino simulator. This is a part of Arduino simulator. We have learned open the Pixel app to go to select a tool and as a part of spare part in the Arduino simulator. We have the tell about the pins and digital pins and off pins. And this is the file we get test sketch and go to after hatch the file in the Arduino. This is the entire series we can use in for the programming phase. We can program and connect it with Blink, and Blink connected to Arduino, Arduino connected with the home automation working principle. This is the whole way to connect to the Arduino program. So I don't know requirement like LED, temperature system, LDR, series tank, serial communication, internet shield, Blink IoT app. So these are the basic requirements we know that. So in this all of we have see about after completion of this PPT. And this is the image of Arduino ID. ID. When we open first this image, Pixel Lab will simulator, then open it to use to lay out the Blink IoT on this laptop, and the project implementation from the small module of home automation, where we first use CCLD. Afterward, every module of home automation, and then we have done it individually. Individually part of program get run through the entire section, and we have this is the programming after the spare parts, and this is the have run entire the session during the internship session. Um, so in individually program after integrated and make it entire from one big project. Some of the snapshot we have taken uh, to getting programming. We have after show the coding phase in this way. So this is a snapshot I have done in the internship during the phase of. After next slide, this is temperature thing, and this is a small part of code we have learned during the phases of spare part. This is the home automation whole can be display. This contain LDR CPP, LDRH, main.h, CL tank CPP, CL tank H, of the small programs of modules, and in build the build the big form the big in this of Arduino program. Next slide is this, and this next slide. This is also next slide. In this we contain the properties of temperature system, and after we connect on off the blink application interface and to connect it to activity, and whole of the entire section we have learned this of the internship of projects through the connected of simulator, blink IoT app, and that is the way. So after we next slide, we have learned a lot of extra activity. We have doing the whole week of after every week we have a taste of C language, and no taste programming, and no taste theory, and also have we have conducted this workshop. We have learned entire the soft skills, including the resume parts, and how to apply the project to build to stay on the company. Uh, so the previous slide we have said that Arduino program which have done on it it is a snapshot of Pixel Lab and say spare part where we can see everything virtually, which I can told earlier in video. This is the uh, I am showing on it interface where everything you can visual and extra activity was also conducted by the this workshop. This is the one was organized to inspire give be Jackson. We have mainly focused on Jackson up to build our workshop, and we can see the building of excellent career and immediate system through this workshop. uh, to build excellent career and immediate system, and we have focus on the system of IoT, and also this workshop focus on the job trends, and we have learned why we learned immediate system, and know about how where we go to start, and we have know about resume preparation workshop. We have conclusion enhance the connection security. So that is the conclusion we go Internet of Things. We have done cloud computing, data analytics, machine learning through the IoT. So project learning, effective project and getting hands-on experience. We have learned the skill learning, building of option through the IoT technology using. So I am most fundamental parts of this entire section. The so then we go presenting to the generation. That is so I'm very useful to you, and thank you. I can show your code afterward. This is my GitHub repository and LinkedIn profile. We have shown in me, and you can follow on GitHub repository that all work has you uploaded on the GitHub repository. So now I can show you our parts of codes. This is my uh, uh, LED dimming parts which I have learned, and light grow parts we have learned, um, home automation, Blink IoT, which are all the modules which I've uploaded in these pages, and lot of Blink application. I don't know part one. Mm. This is connecting to serial converter, which we connected port to C1, C2 after we have so the PPT. So first of all, we implement PDF. Um, I have all lot of resources we have put in this folder. of Emertxe and home automation. And this is the final project we showed by the Emertxe, and this is my internship of assignment of C language, where the ma'am can send the internship assignment. I have created internship assignment also. Just opening my internship assignment. Write a maximum two numbers. This is have written all 7, 8. Write a function to find length of a string. Write a function reverse the string. Write a function that is last write a function to assign to integers. Um, in this Arduino, we have in this folder we can store my classwork. Uh, this is Arduino slide. We have learned to. This is a lot of program which I say that shown in the Arduino programming. Uh, just loading. This is the Arduino link app. Arduino programming build. We have built LED debugging built just bit working on it. LED debugging to build function. In build function we have a hex loader. Then we LED debugging light serial tank test. Mm. And in build folder we have hex loader. Mm. The main file we have stored on this is a temperature sensor coder, and the sum of sample code we have resources. The ma'am can send I don't know slides of we have learned in internship, and this some of the home automation tasks also we have stored in previous folder. This is my home automation code that we have stored. This is the home automation program that we have stored. So that we open on this home automation. Yes, and this is the spare part. Uh, where we go spare part. Yes, just I open. Now we go last is just I uploaded my Stochi home automations that we go and this. So now I can stop my video that too get long. That is why.